Somebody wise once said that life imitates art. And while technically that cannot be true unless it's a mystic sentence, because art by definition is an imitation of life. And the smart cookies amongst you will know that I am involved with the next genre of movie that takes over from superhero movies once the superhero movie genre dies. So I am going to be a little bit biased, but I'm not heartless. I'm not wanting to come across as some kind of monster. I'm trying to hide that side of myself. So what I have done is imparted an olive branch to you superhero movie fans. And what I have done is visited the one person who can save superheroes. And not superheroes plural, superheroes singular, Spider-Man. Who can save them? The critical drinker. I walked into a bar on a rainy Scottish evening, a standard Scottish evening. Asleep at the corner of the bar was the critical drinker. I'm not sure if that's his Christian name or if his mom named him critical drinker. I'm not sure if the is in part of his birth certificate. Christopher, he shouts, and I'm not sure if he's addressing me or if he's saying his name is Christopher. But let's move on. And I tell him, time is of the essence, critical drinker. You know that scene in Deadpool and Wolverine where Deadpool comes to the bar and he has to recruit Wolverine to save the world? It's very similar to that, but imagine me way stronger than Deadpool, so it was more like a grab and pull off the chair. And imagine critical drinker as a very scrawny Scottish man, not a man full of adamantium, so it was a grab him and pull him out the bar. We went to a movie theater. Right above us was this giant picture of Captain America, which had just failed at the box office. Look at this, I tell him. Captain America, their big kickoff to 2025, did not go well. I take him forward in time to the next 2 or 3 movies that are released this year, and they do not go well. Marvel, I tell him, are in dire straits. Marvel are about to become bankrupt and need to sell off their properties once again. Hashtag circular life. The problem is, if they sell Spider-Man to Sony again, we're in the dark timeline, and I don't like your chances in the dark timeline. So my plan is to interrupt this timeline and get Spider-Man into the right hands. I tell critical drinker, listen friend, you need to buy the rights to Spider-Man. As soon as Marvel puts them up for sale, you need to buy the rights for Spider-Man. If Sony gets them, I don't tell him that. And then he says, aren't you a mystic? Aren't you making mystic movies? Can't I just do a mystic movie rather? And I tell him, no. You cannot. Anyway, so we go into the future a little bit after the whole sale has gone down, and he's sitting there on his throne with his Spider-Man, and the world's loving what he's done, resurrecting superheroes. And he looks up and feels a bit of snow falling, and he says, oh, it's snowing. And I say, that's not regular snow, that's super hurricane snow. We don't want to be here. So I take him back to the bar, put him in his rightful place. Poor guy was tuckered out. His head hit the bar before his whiskey hit the side of the coaster. I drank his whiskey, left him there to sleep it off, and hopefully make the right decision in the morning. See you soon.